What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my spread for this week, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. And I'm using ALLURE. This is the deluxe fall sticker book from Live Love Posh, and I'll include my affiliate link. You can always use code Michelle10 to save 10% off on your Live Love Posh orders on everything excluding Posh boxes. And I always appreciate your support so much when you shop through that link at no extra cost to you. And also, we are on vacation. We're in the camper, so I'm starting out just filming like normal, but I may have to come in with a voiceover if Dale comes in being loud. But we'll start out like this and see how it goes. And I want to use this pretty neutral set. I think that's going to be perfect. I'm going to start out with this floral piece in the corner. Right over here, perfect for the corner. And let's see. How about if we use this pumpkin and leaf and floral cluster over here? For balance. And since we are on vacation this week, I'm thinking about doing a long box in the sidebar for either like a bucket list or highlights of the week. And for that, I'm going to pull out RONGRONG Neutral Palette. You can also use code Michelle10 on the RONGRONG website, and I'll have my affiliate link for that as well. I wish I had this color. This would be good, but I've used both of those. Let's see what else we have in the way of a long box. Well, I've used a lot of this. Okay, let's go with this. Just wipe this part out. And then at the top, let's do this little latte and candle pumpkin spice. It says whatever spices your pumpkin. I'm going to just trim that off so it sits right on the top of the box. That fits perfect. And then something a little over here, a little flower or leaf action. We'll do this little flower that's already cut for the side. Fit perfectly right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw some lines in that box with my Happy Planner stencil. Alright, and I want to go ahead and add the rest of my functions so I can figure out where I want more decorative elements. And let's go ahead and add this box here. And then we'll do this. And we'll add another full box here. With this, and then we'll do one more box here in this lighter dusty rose blush color. And over here, let's put this. Kind of sliding out from these flowers. That was a little undue magic sticker lifter upper. And we could do this. I don't really like that that's just like that. So let's do a couple of different size boxes. So let's trim this off so it's just sliding out from the side, just for interest. Then these particular colors, they don't come in the really slender size, so I'm going to cut this one in half and piece it back together and make it into a skinnier box. Okay, so that's all the boxes we need. I'm going to go ahead and draw our lines up here and here. Just using a regular ballpoint pen. And then, of course, we want to add some here. And then how about we add just a few down here and then some up here. Okay, and now let's add some bullet points. I think I want to use this light color. And we'll get some here. And here. And here. Okay, now that is all of our functions, so we can go ahead and decorate. I love this outfit. I love when there are stickers in here with like an outfit laid out. So cute and chic. I think I want to do it here, so I'm going to move this up. We'll do it right there. And just have this sort of sliding out. All right, I'm coming in with a voiceover. It did get to be a little bit too loud. So I'm just going to put a few things up on the top to create a little border. And then I thought this little planner with glasses and pen would be super cute right there with that cluster. And now I'm going to cut some of these flower and leaf clusters in half so I can use them a couple of different places. I love the colors in this set too. They're so pretty with that little bit of a dusty rose. So I'm going to go ahead and get some going on this side also. Then a few more of these little clusters should do it. Just put this up here and looking for a few more to fill in, because I've decided that I want to have a border all the way across the top. And that little scrap fits perfect there. And I decided I want to white out one of these lines just so it doesn't look so crowded, so I can add a little bit more up here. Then these two little leaves right here are perfect to kind of cover up that white out. And I've got this little scrap I'm going to use here. And then cut it. And that's going to be perfect for over on the left side of the page to fill in. I love how it's looking. I like the little outfit as the focal point as well as that planner on the right side. So now I'm going to use these white pumpkins. Thinking about using them on the bottom, but I've decided that they look really cute right up here with this cluster. And I'm just trimming off the bottom flat so it sits flat on that line. Kind of looks like it's coming up from that line. Okay, I love that. Add some scraps to the bottom. And this is where I decided that I want flowers and things all across that middle line also. And this little candle, trying to figure out a place for it. I think it's going to fit perfect over here on the right. So I think that looks really cute there. And I'm just going to trim some of these larger pieces in half and use like the shorter side to fill in over here. This group is so pretty, but it only has 2 pages, so I'm just going to go ahead and border everything. The bottom, the middle, the top line there, and the very top. Little scraps to fill in here. Then that tiny part that I cut off will go perfect there under the little outfit. Add some more on the bottom. And I like the elements on the borders to be all different heights, just to look organic and just create interest. So I've got a scrap here that I can trim off the part that hasn't been cut and fill in here. Then a couple more leaves like those up at the top left. Just trim off a little bit so they don't look exactly the same. Cute little pumpkin and leaf to finish out that side. And this is where I'm deciding to put scraps on each line, just running all the way across both pages. Scooted that over a little bit so I can add part of this, and then just trim that off, and then be able to use that tiny scrap over on the other side to finish out that little area. I've got shorter scraps here, so I'll still have room to write where those bullet points are. Little leaves. And the rest of this over here just to have a little bit over on the left side also. I'll just trim that off, and then I've got another little scrap to add with that. About to finish it up. These cute little 2 rows of washi tape fit perfect there to kind of fill in. And now I'm looking for some quotes. This quote almost fits perfect, so I've decided to take up that little water bottle just to trim that out of that sticker so I can have room for just a girl who loves fall. I used a little undo so that'll come up easily. All right, here we go. Just perfect. And I'd like to have a few more, a couple more at least. So this autumn vibes, go ahead and add that here. And then I'm thinking this pumpkin spice would be perfect up here, so I'm gonna cover up these lines with some whiteout and sticker paper, and then add 2 bullet points in the next section right underneath that. So I'm going to put this down, and I brought some sticker paper with me that's already cut for the size of the boxes, so I'm just going to grab one of these. I need to redo my little planner cover with a fall aesthetic because I've still got the beach vibes going on. I'll do that when I get back home. We're still on vacation in Florida. So I'm going to lift these up so I can put that paper down so it'll look nice and clean. And then just add them back. And I decided instead of doing flags and black words, I'm going to use some of these headers. I like to use these sometimes just to bring a little bit more of the colors in. So I'm going to use notes here in the full box. All in that blush color. And then important above this set of lines. Then another notes over here. I like how those kind of just pull it together, kind of like the little flags do. Just little finishing touches. And now I'm adding a couple of bullet points here for more function. And one more that says to do on this full box right here. I'm just going to trim that off so it looks like it's sliding out. And I decided I wanted to trim them off kind of zigzagged where they look torn. I just like that torn look. This one is, the word is taking up most of the header, so I'm just going to kind of trim it with scissors and then put it back. Go ahead and get these two. Got to white out, that first line is showing a little bit after I trimmed that. All right, there we go. And now I'm looking for one more quote, because I want one up there above the outfit, but this one is not going to fit. And I actually like it better. It fits better than the autumn vibes in this area, and it also fills it out better. So just take that up and use this. Leggings, leaves, and lattes, please. Then just adding this little vacation vibes quote. All right, that's going to be my cozy spread for this week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I put it together. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.